I'm from Brazil.
Yes.
I'm very happy to be here.
Yes.
I love your teachings.
Yes.
I'm trying to avoid a hip replacement by focusing on the joy of being without pain.
Yes.
Okay. Free of pain. And having the cartilage renewed without surgery.
Yes.
My question is, how to be in alignment if you are in pain? Sometimes I think I can't hold the vibration.
Yes.
Sometimes I think that I don't deserve to be healed. That's my truth. There's something that I'm not allowing, and I need your help.
Well, wouldn't it be nice if, as you sort through this and accomplish what you are reaching for, which you believe is the absence of pain first and foremost, and being able to accomplish your wholeness without something artificial being attached to you? Wouldn't it be wonderful if in your search for absence of pain you discovered worthiness? It's a little backwards way of going about it, but it would make you feel worthy, wouldn't it? In other words, if you were able to accomplish that, wouldn't you say, I got it going on. I must be in the right place at the right time, and the blessings are raining down upon me, and I must be vibrationally poised to let those blessings in, and good for me, good for me, good for me. But the tricky thing is, you got to be in that position of letting the blessings rain down around you before you can really accomplish what you want. And so, are we speaking too fast for you?
Yes. No, I understand.
Almost everyone is wanting the condition to give them the feeling of worthiness. And we want you to accomplish the feeling of worthiness so that you can accomplish the condition. Now, we're going to speak directly to your question about the pain. Read it again, the very first thing.
I'm trying to avoid a hip
Yeah?
replacement
Yeah.
by focusing on the joy of being pain-free.
By focusing on the joy of being pain-free. Now, there's something else after that. Read that.
And having the cartilage
Yeah, keep going.
renewed
Yeah,
without surgery.
yeah.
My question is how to be in alignment if you are in pain.
All right, so how to be in alignment when you are in pain is to acknowledge the value of the pain. Because if you are railing against the pain, if you are seeing the pain as the indicator that you have to now do something that you don't want to do, you can't get there from there. You could have the surgery, but that's not what you want. You want to know how you can get to where you want to be and what to do about the pain. So here's what we know about the pain. And as you hear us, things will shift. This is a nugget. Pain means help's on the way, every time. It means the cells in that part of your body where you are feeling the pain are active in a stronger way because they've been experienced contrast, and so they know what they don't want and they're asking for what they do want. And whenever any part of consciousness, which means the consciousness that is in your cellular body or the consciousness that is what you are projecting with your own thought, when any consciousness asks, it is always given with no exception, because like each of you who have a relationship to non-physical energy, each of the consciousnesses of the cells of your body have a relationship with non-physical energy too. So they are asking on their own accord without your permission. Just like you look into the microbes in the forest and you accept that they are consciousness, that they are beings, that they are having their own relationship with your planet. Do you acknowledge that?
Yes.
And while you feel superior to them, you're different than they are, certainly, but not superior to them, because their relationship with non-physical energy is much purer, much more in sync than yours as a human species. So the cells of your body are requesting, and Source is answering the request. But the request is being translated through your brain, through your thinking center. And so you're translating the help as pain. Nice to know, isn't it? Ooh, hurt me a little more. So when you realize that your cells are asking and that they have the ability to get into the receiving mode. And what have we been calling the receiving mode? The regenerating mode, the renewing mode, the refreshing mode. That's where that renewal comes. Your body is new again and new again and new again and new again and new again. Your cells are continually replenishing themselves. But so many of you, as you move through time, your cellular replenishment that is natural, you disallow because of the worry and because of the stress and because of the struggle and because of the feeling of unworthiness, you see. So if you can, from now on, do your best when you feel some discomfort to just say, this discomfort means help's on the way. And instead of tense against it or plan to do something against it, instead do your best to relax into it, to accept it, to let it be all right, to not feel unworthy because you feel pain. It's not unworthy to have not known. It's not unworthy to have lived contrast that has brought you to stronger desires. You see what we're getting at? And so doctors are quick to put in replacement parts. And we understand why, because they're dealing with a whole lot of people who don't know anything about energy or anything about alignment or anything about pain or anything about cells requesting or anything about connection to source energy. They are looking for the path of least resistance for the majority of the people that they meet. But you are not one of the majority of the people that they meet, because you have said unequivocally, I am not going that way about this. I want a different route to this well-being. And so it's going to be fun for you to let the receiving mode be what matters most. So now you ask a very important question. But how do I be happy when I hurt? And we know it's hard to feel happiness when you have a toe that's throbbing or something else that's throbbing. And yet that is necessary. You must find some way of isolating your emotional experience from your physical experience. You must find some way of letting the pain be one thing, which is an indicator of some resistance, and let your emotion be the path to less resistance. Can you see how they fit together? The pain is an indicator of a bunch of resistance. The emotional seeking of something that feels better is the path to less resistance. And so the two are unequivocally tied.